The electric car market is booming, but with so much choice around now, which are the best models to consider? We're running through the top 10 best electric cars to buy right now and telling you which ones to avoid. First, if you're looking to buy a new car and want a great deal, then click on the link at the top of the screen to go to whatcar.com. And to make sure you keep up with reviews of every new electric car being released this year and beyond, subscribe to our channel. Kicking off the top 10 is the BMW iX. BMW's flagship electric car is a massive SUV with an exterior design which is likely to split opinions. But the interior is unquestionably a thing of beauty. With a slick layout and high quality materials, it's as good inside as any EV out there. And it's very spacious too. On the road, it's quick and extremely quiet, but for the iX at its best, you'll need the xDrive 50 version, which offers a much longer range from its huge 105 kWh battery than the entry-level xDrive 40. On top of that, the xDrive 50 has a smoother ride and offers the ability to charge up more quickly. The VW ID3 is a fantastic electric all-rounder. It's a really nice thing to drive thanks to its accurate steering and fine body control. Plus, it's spacious, practical, and has a really decent range in our favourite trim. The interior quality is a bit of a letdown, and the touchscreen infotainment system is frustratingly laggy and complicated to use. But otherwise, it deserves its reputation as the VW Golf of the electric car world. The Audi e-tron GT is an awesome handling electric car. It's rapid, comfortable, and even reasonably practical. Plus, the finish of its interior is rock solid. The Tesla Model S might be quicker and a little bit roomier for families, but there's no competition when it comes to driving dynamics. The e-tron GT is a proper performance car, whereas a Model S is very impressive, but just feels like a very quick electric car. We've already told you about how good the VW ID3 is. The Cupra Born takes that already excellent formula and improves on some of the VW's weaknesses. For example, the interior quality is better, and so too is the infotainment system. So it offers those improvements over the ID3 while retaining everything that makes the VW so good. The Born is ultimately the better small electric car. The BMW i4 is fast, comfortable, and extremely hushed at high speeds. It also has a decent range, a great infotainment system, and a properly plush interior. If you go for the M50 model, then it is rapid, but we actually think the cheaper eDrive 40 is the most recommendable choice in the lineup. It's not exactly slow and makes the pricing a bit more competitive. It's a worthy alternative to the Tesla Model 3. Now, another electric BMW at 5th place in our list. The iX3 is essentially an X3 with a battery in it, and that is a good thing. It means you're getting a practical, classy SUV with the best infotainment system around. It also steers and handles better than other electric SUVs at this price point, while offering a comfortable ride. A recent facelift has freshened up its interior, and it remains a very good EV. The Enyaq is Škoda's first bespoke electric car, and is based on similar underpinnings to the Audi Q4 e-tron and VW ID4. But it's the Enyaq which is the most impressive of those rivals. It's a very practical EV, with plenty of space for passengers and a big boot. It's also plush inside and comes with a lot of equipment. We'd stick with the entry-level 60 version of the car because in this spec it represents really decent value in the EV world. If you need a longer range, check out the Enyaq 80. The Porsche Taycan redefined how we view electric performance cars. Before the Taycan, if you wanted excitement and sublime handling, then you had to have something with an engine. But the Taycan, which is closely related to the Audi e-tron GT, showed that electric cars are able to thrill in the way a proper performance car should. It was hard to see how you could make the Taycan any better, until we got the Taycan Cross Turismo. It gets a bigger boot, more space in the rear, and still offers incredible pace, handling, and excitement on every journey. Plus, you get the bigger battery as standard with the Cross Turismo. On the regular Taycan, you have to pay extra for that. In second place, it's the Kia EV6. It's a properly excellent electric car because it combines a huge real-world range with the ability to charge at super fast speeds that few rivals can keep up with. Add in effortless performance, outstanding refinement, a hugely spacious interior, competitive pricing, and one of the best warranties around, and the striking EV6 doesn't just look like the future, it feels like it too. For a full rundown on what makes it so good, click on the link to watch our review. But the very best electric car you can buy right now is the Tesla Model 3. In fact, since it went on sale, nothing has been able to take its crown overall. Why? Well, for a start, it's got a fantastic range. It is seriously quick, it comes packed full of tech, and is surprisingly practical too. But then on top of all that, having access to Tesla's fantastic public charging infrastructure is a huge advantage over every other electric car without a Tesla badge. For the Model 3 at its best, go for the long-range model. It gets a massive range, feels tidier on the road than the entry-level model, and is still very quick, if not quite as rapid as the more expensive performance version. The Model 3 is not only the best all-round electric car on sale today, but one of the best choices, full stop. So those are the top 10 best electric cars to buy right now. But there are some new EVs on the horizon which could shake up this list. Among them, the Tesla Model S and Model X, which were revealed way back last year but are yet to make an appearance in the UK. They come with claimed improvements to range, performance and interior quality, and to make sure you see our full review of both cars as soon as we've driven them, subscribe to our channel. There's also a new Kia e-Niro due out soon. Given how incredibly strong the outgoing model was, a new revamped version stands a good chance of impressing too. Not every electric car is good though, and the Smart 4 remains the EV to avoid. With a range that's almost as small as the space on offer inside, there are plenty of other rivals which are better. Like the DS3 Crossback E-Tense, but given the competition in the electric SUV market, there are a lot of alternatives which can travel further between charges, offer more space inside, and are better to drive than the DS. And by the way, as many of you will know, the official WLTP electric ranges quoted for EVs are largely unachievable if you drive normally. So, while a car might quote a WLTP range of 300 miles, the actual figure you'll be able to achieve in real-world driving conditions will be much less than that. If you want to know how far electric cars can really travel on a full charge, click on the link to watch our real range video. We took a group of fully charged EVs and drove them in identical real-world conditions at the same time until the batteries went dead. Watch our video for a full rundown of the results. So those are the best and worst electric cars right now. But what's your favourite? Tell us in the comments below. And don't forget, if you want to buy a new car, click the link to go to whatcar.com where we can save you thousands of pounds with no need for any haggling. But before you go anywhere, subscribe to our channel to be the first to see our reviews of all the new EVs getting launched this year and beyond. Thanks for watching.